built something. That's what I should have made was tea. Start in a second here. I got my tea. Yes. Alright. It is time for Richie. Richie Mahjong. Break our headset more. The headset broke. We need a headset. Oh. Let's see. Where do we start today? I don't remember exactly where we left off yesterday. Air blowing at me. Okay. Today's session's go. Oh wow, we're 11:26. Let's do the thing. No one on. We play at the wrong time of day. Oh dear. It's really loud. Maybe like Kazakhs. Just play whatever I damn well please. Alright. Will they open? They chose not to open. Stora's problem. Oh, Pandora. No action. We could pawn it Not though. We do have too many pairs now. Okay, well that solves that problem. Wow. Guess we cut the loose 4. Probably should have cut the loose 4 there. That's what I'm going to look at later. Very tempting to call some of this. It's Biba. Maifu, let's go. Jeepers. Okay, well, the four can go now. We actually have 2 concealed triplets. Oh my goodness. A pair there, we got this. There's some pretty crazy things happening. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. Might be being a bit greedy. This would be a good hand to look at for tile efficiency, because a lot of weird things are currently happening. Can't call that. So this shape is incredible. This is an incredible shape. Now I need to remember what I do with it. Well, what we do with it is we get another concealed trip. We're done with the 7. This is something else right here. This shape is special, if I'm remembering correctly. It's a very special shape. We could just call it. Calling it. Yep. I get around, I get round. So you see that shape? That's a very special shape. You do see that, right? 12 tile weight? Alright. Also, this hand is worth at least a mangan, so whatever I did, I think I did it right. Oh, that sounds fun. Sumo! Whoosh! A little whoosh. I think our hand got messed up because of what we drew. It's not worth the 2 additional Han. But am I gonna be unhappy about just banking 3,000 points at the start? No. That could have been pretty crazy. Yeah, so this shape is a really strong shape. It just doesn't come up very often. Dumping this pair. I think I just scared the Jesus. I mean, I would be scared. If someone made that hand 1, I'd be scared. But had we hit the 4 somehow, hit the middle of that, we would have gotten the 3 concealed triplets, which would have made it 2 more Han. That's what I was hoping for, but I figured that we were gonna get that hand we were winning that hand unless someone was already 10 pi, and we just somehow threw into them. It was also a bummer we called something too. Because we called something, we lost another Yaku. This 8's worse than the 8-9. Okay, that's a dealer. Dealer east. That's troubling. I figured they were close. You see what they were throwing. They were throwing middle tiles. Nice try though, buddy. You're not in the lead. I'm in the lead. We get another deal. Well. I like this hand. I really like this hand. One away. One away to start the hand, man. We need some shape though. Like all these are really bad. They can pair. It's about it. Gonna dump the honors first. Very unlikely. It's possible we could get a. No, we're not getting identical runs. That's not happening. Those kind of identical runs, that might happen. Of course, with the 9 gone, but at least we have the 6-9. You were missing. Tile's more disconnected than the others. It's just sitting at 1 away. The weight might end up being 6-9 double run. I'm definitely gonna take the reach here. What is happening right now? Somehow this hand's currently sporting 4 pairs, but 2 of them will drop out. Can't chi that. You want me to chi that? I'm not allowed to chi that. I really want to chi that though. I really would have. Not allowed to. Want to chi that, and I'm also not. Oh my god. Alright, so we gotta cut something here. I have too many pairs, so this 3 doesn't need to be happening. We already, pairs are covered, man. Pairs are done, and any of these shapes are gonna create another pair. Like any of the final shapes, the final weights are gonna make a pair anyways. We just have to draw something. A little bit worried about a cross. They're probably 10 pi or 1 away. I'm pretty sure we're gonna still reach. Oh god. I'm staying in it. Burn me, burn me. Okay, they're not a flush. Random crap. On and a. So they're holding dragons or east or something. Pawning that almost gets me a weight I don't want to play with. This is basically, can we get their closed Mahjong or be on a rough weight for like a 2k hand. I should have went 2k hand. Naturally, all the tiles I need are just evaporating. A bunch of the 8s are gone. 6 is really not good anymore. It's a rough reach, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. It became a Shanpan weight because of what we drew. We ended up drawing the double run. So this is Mahjong plus. So into this whoosh. And what's the Oradora? Can I hit a trip? I didn't hit a trip, but we did get a Mahjong. Oh, it's a Hanemon! Even better. Alright, well. I think if we actually win this match, we go up in rank. Timo. It's another nice shape. Well, coming into, did you like that shape? Did you like the double run? You missed the first hand. We had this was the final weight shape. The shape we also had two dragon pawns in it. It was really nice. This one is the least connected tile. I forget what that shape is actually called. It's not called Ryan Shanton something, but it has a name, and the name is there's 5 tiles it goes out on. And I was like, well, maybe we don't get the concealed. We had 3 concealed triplets and almost hit the 4th. But unfortunately, the tile we drew. Wow. Speaking of concealed triplets, the tile we drew. This was such a nice starting hand too. Maybe I should have. I mean, I can't know that I was going to draw 3 1s. It's nothing. But like, I don't exactly know what I'm doing. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, there's a list, and there's like really long names for 4+ tile weights, and they're quite special. It's the whoosh weight. Well, it wasn't that whooshy though. It was only 3K because we drew the one that didn't make. Goodness me. I'm pretty sure everyone knows I'm not using 1s. There's the 4th. They're all gone. Oh no. It's funny. I think these are actually our safest tiles. I'm a little bit worried about the rest of this situation. Actually, dump the 8 here. Find yet another pair. We could probably pawn something at this point, should it happen. Here's this gonna get called. Like, when was that happening? It's eventually gonna come out. How you doing, Danzy Man? Oh, goodness me. Well, I have 1,000 bazillion 100,000 pairs, so we're just gonna dump that. The 6 to 9 is pretty nice on the pair weight. Beef pie. Sounds interesting. We're having pierogies later. That's my plan. After we Mahjong for a bit here. How far am I behind this guy, and how scared am I of this guy? 2 is terrible. Well, they've discarded it, so I'm cool throwing that. So they potentially have like a 3-han hand kind of floating here. I'm getting to get the fold sense. It really depends kind of where they go with this. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm thinking that, like, right now I don't really need to worry about it because the most likely thing they're probably in is Peen. But they're throwing middle tiles, so that tells me they're just done with this. And they're probably looking at Peen. It's 3. I'm cutting this 8. At least I know these are tiles. Oh, goodness. Beef pie with onions wrapped in a puff pastry. Yeah. There's a bazillion names for that. Yeah. Throw this. For how close this hand was at the draw. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a bad discard, man. You're gonna get wrecked. Probably just a garbage hand, but still giving up points. But I'm cool with my deal passing and the match moving further along with me 20K in front of everyone. Yeah, I think I'm good. We can't just live at the sumo dumpster, you know what I mean? Could have been greedy there, but I'd rather make a shape out of these than just be greedy about keeping the Ryan them. Norths are done. Watching the U.S. Open, they have a really bad way of ending a 5th set match. They decide to set in a tie break, which is basically the worst thing in tennis. There we go. Finally, Seppi wins after. Normally the tie break goes to 7 points. You have to win by 2. The tie break final was 15 to 13, I think, the thereabouts. Where's Sabu Food Counter Jeepicus to tell us how much food this is worth? Give you a hint. Well, random open triplets too, so it's closed in a terminal, so it should be 8. Be 8 food for this. How close to these? With Kung Fu. Now we could have conned that and made it worth like 16 fu. But I'm not, considering this guy has triplets going and potentially 10 pi, I think I'm good. I'm gonna get rid of this 2 first because this is fighting for acceptance. This 5 is better than the 2 floating. Okay, I just need to hit something. We're better than San Shantin, so I don't want to just outright fold, but I am keeping an eye on the situation across from me. Like here, what do I actually feel comfortable discarding, right? Okay. I'm gonna say that this 5 is pretty K-base, so we're gonna move on. So many of the 6s are gone. This guy's discarded on both sides of it. I'm assuming he's 10. Well, he just... Okay, we're going for some garbage 2K hand here. They have Doras. Okay, I don't really want to discard this. I'm getting rid of this because they already got rid of the 6 and the 9. I'm gonna just hang on to this. My sense is someone may be waiting on that. Having seen none. It's out of reach. Oh, ho, ho. We have no Yaku without it. You know what? Let's go for it. It's such a funny reach. I probably should have not done that. Nah, it's already a messed up hand. Because we have Shanta things happening. Yeah, this actually will guarantee us enough Fu to go to the next, we have at least 10 Fu in this hand. Just from the hand value. So the two for the Sumo or the Ron gets us to the next 10 Fu. That's a loose discard. I'm just cheating it. But I can only assume someone's holding dragons here. The fact that Dora just flew. Oh, they had 2 of them. No biggie. Yeah, it's hard to know because, like, basically, assume it wasn't paired and someone was just hanging on to it. We were kind of at the point in the game where I think it was probably, that ship had probably kind of sailed. But we also had no Yaku without it, and if we actually hit, it's probably a Mangan hand. Sorry, it was just reach. It wasn't really that much. We had the one extra Han. I don't know. It just really depends where you want to put those dragons. A lot of times, someone's just stuck with it in their hand, and they have to change the shape of their hand. And it's like, well, you know, you either have to do something with them in your hand or you're folding. So keeping honors like that as an honor pair slows you down. But given the game situation and how minimal risk I thought that was, it's fine. Like, the Ron was 4K. I'm calling that game. I'm gonna be sad that this is all happening. I wouldn't mind getting the 3, though. Probably actually going to throw the 2 before, or probably put the 9, actually. There's the 3. That's not the way I wanted the 3, though. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to throw the 2. Because in theory, anything that hooks up with this 5 is going to be the same situation, and we're not going to get 2 melds out of this 5. Keeping this 9 just for shenanigans with the 6 tile situation. Oh, we got what we wanted there. Now we just got to make something of this mess. I'm actually going to dump the 7 here first. I think that's right.
Beach.
Well, it was a fun hand, guys. Just considering what's been discarded and what they threw, I don't think they're waiting on the 1. Just trying to buy a little bit more time to see what's happening. Okay, awesome.
Beach.
Oh, look at that cuteness. Shanpan wait. Y'all can fight over everything else. You're now into the south round. This is not much of a hand yet. One. I just feel I could make a bigger hand, not calling that. And what's functionally the difference if I end up calling a 3 or something, or the other 2? Wow, these are all free, it's just the wrong person's discarding them. I call it. Nah. Okay. Jeepers, man. 3 in a row. Alright, well, glad I kept my other tiles. Funny is, I don't really have any safe tiles. I'm a 7. Wow. My guess on their weight is it's something mid-suit, possibly the high Mons. Like a 7-mon kind of weight. Just because I didn't really have any safe tiles in the direction I would have liked it. And then we ended up where we ended up. I'll get rid of this 4 first. Reason to call that. There's a word for like half folding. It's kind of where we're at right now. Okay, when I said half folding, for the Dora. What's funny is we actually are building something over here. So I'm pretty sure they're, now I'm feeling they're going out is definitely over there. This whole meld is just going to get wrecked right now. Could be the 6 too. It's right next to the reach. Oh. That's funny. They literally had everything. Chi and a pawn, huh? They've discarded no cracks. So I think these are our 2 safest discards, and I'm gonna let them drive me. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I can do that first. Does pawning that do anything? No. Well, it does something for me, knowing that that they're safe now. Well, not to them, right? That's not very safe. Get rid of this 4. Remember that time I said it was safe? No. They reached 1,000 million years ago. Okay, they took no action. So we know that immediately this 7 is Ferryton going around the board. So I don't want them making a hand. One was on this 5. Wow, the greens went. Oh, there was one at the beginning. I was like, none of these have been discarded. I'm scared. I am scared. And I shouldn't have been. We're just going to throw this 3 and call it a hand. Is there a 10 pie hand here? Well, we didn't draw it, so there is no 10 pie hand. Hope we have one more. 7. 7 it is. No, wow, they were the only one that had the 10 pie hand. They were looking for the 3, and I'm not sure there were any left. There may have been none left. But I can work with that. Let's get a new dealer in here. How's our dealing rate looking over here? Alright. It used to be much lower, but then we, like... Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you what, like, the deal in numbers were. Like, do you care if it was 1k and you were in a hand with 8k? I do. I like that one of the bots in the channel is the kitten rescue. Well, ain't this a tough one? Let me give her the 1 first. Actually, the answer was probably the 9, huh? Yeah, this feels fatter than this. Well, well, well. I'm cutting this 9. Dora's north. Thanks, game. So much. I don't need this 8. Come on, call it. Yeah, let's go. No north has been thrown yet. Come on. Come on! Did you hear the news about the hello about the fake hand egg team that played on national television? High school team played a prep academy of high school teams, except the high school doesn't exist. The players aren't really high schoolers, and yeah, it's a really funny story. I'll have to link it when I get a chance here. Hey guys, this is not tile game I was looking for. Who doesn't help me? Yeah, Biba needs to get filled in here. So they were on ESPN and everything. Fake. The whole thing was fake. And the fallout is glorious because everybody at ESPN and whatever was completely complicit in what actually happened. Just throw the 6. Here's one article.
Wrong.
Wow, that was the wrong, huh? Oh no. Was I not paying attention? Oh, I was not paying attention. Oh dear. I was getting too excited about the talking about this thing you haven't heard of. And that I should have known by the discards where we were at. So they kind of luck boxed, and then they also hit 3 Doras. So pretty luck boxy hand. Kind of sucks though. Takes us out of a commanding first. But basically, their only discard was this 1, and that should have been a signal that they were basically ready. And can't know how many doors are in there, so I should have just folded. Whatever. I want to show you the story. I like that it has its own thing now. But yeah, so there's like clips, like there were people actively following the game, and like I didn't really watch it at the time, but I was kind of curious as to how the hell that IMG Academy got a match when I thought they couldn't get anyone to play. And basically ESPN put them on, and ESPN and the promoter that puts the game together, all that fun stuff, they were like, apparently everyone when the fact that the announcers didn't even know who the guy on the sidelines was. We don't have a number 52 on the roster. When they were lauded as having, like, they got 10 guys that are headed into D1 schools, heading to the top college athletics schools next year. And your recruiting specialist at ESPN that like has this whole database of all the kids that are going various places doesn't know who any of these players are. And the fact that like the punter, like there's people playing both sides of the ball, the whole thing was the greatest shit show I've ever seen. And I'm sad to say I didn't see it live. But the clips on Twitter are glorious. Like there's the QB's taking a punt, and like he did his damnedest to get the punt in the air. But there was some guy that was just literally like showing clips and commentating as the thing went on. How much do I want to call this? Not really. I don't have any reason to call that. And dealer. Well, no, they refused. They were going to let the time run in the second half, and then they said, "Nah, I'll call this. This hand sucks. I'm gonna pass." This penchant weight. But yeah, so it's a normal thing. Like the two teams say, yeah, it's a 50-0 game. Let's just get the game over with and just have it be a running clock. Until like the fourth quarter, they refused to have it be a running clock. I mean, it's a really sad story because the guy that runs the whatever this is, like it's a fake school. They pretend to have classes. They don't actually have classes. The kid, the guy's bouncing checks left and right, not paying anyone. Their hotel rooms aren't paid. The facilities aren't paid. They don't even have uniforms. Yeah. Well, I mean, the kids. I mean, part of the scam is the kids paid to be. Damn, I should have just kept all that, I guess. The kids paid to be, part of this, and unfortunately, the kids are all kind of scammed in it, and their parents. Well, it's a lot of kids that. So there's this people that don't follow it. There's this concept of junior college exists. So the idea is to prep these guys to go play college ball and try to get to scholarship or whatever. But the problem is, I guess we should have called that. I guess at this point we call this, assuming we hit this. How many doors are actually gone? Almost all of them. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, but they're also being lied to, like, but it's one of those things like, you had that coach that, it was, some people need to be told they weren't going to make it out of high school, and they weren't told that. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? Well, these all got thrown already, so I'm going to throw the Dora. I gotta get a 10 pie hand. I would like to keep my deal before this becomes a problem. But you promise them the world, and then they're like 20, and they should already basically have found a college scholarship, and they aren't even like. The funny thing is, like, it was a dangerous game in terms of that they were nowhere near the size of the other players, so that becomes a really dangerous situation. Speaking of dangerous situations, this guy potentially had action on that, but I just kind of let it go. We're 10 pie by doing this, so we are going to take it. If we get wrecked, we get wrecked. But since he didn't call the 8. Oh, he's on call. How you doing? We were talking about the this article. Well, there's several of them. You can find them online as well as Twitter is. But oh, nice. The sumo dumpster. Let's go. Small hand, but I'll take it. I get to keep my deal, and I get to take a little chunk back. So basically, what's funny is they're called Bishop Sycamore, except I don't know exactly where you're from. But let's just say that there's high school ball that's usually on this 4-letter network known as ESPN. They play high school, the preparatory academies that have the kids that are like, they're all going to D1 schools, and they're going to go play college ball and maybe make it to the NFL. Well, what happens, by the way, we potentially have a very big hand here. What happens if a fraudster made up a fake high school? I say we go for it. Certainly the 5 doesn't actually help me there. All we have to do is hit something. We may just pawn it down. Like, pawning it down is actually like, we're ready to go. In the event something else happens here. They called West. I think I just pawn this. As much as I'd like to keep going, we're just going to pawn this. Because there aren't many left of what we need. You think so? I was worried because there aren't many left of what we need. One of the 8s are gone. And there's only 2 4s left. And considering they've called twice, I'm fearful that they already are there. Because that would have left us with 1 8. I could be wrong. Oh, this hand just got deadly. Come on, give me a Dora. Fat Dora. Damn. Cool with this. Yeah. As cool as I can be. This hand just got like 1,000 million times more dangerous. I would think someone's gonna throw something, or we just draw it. But this hand is, there's a point in this hand where I think I want to. Oh, there we go. No. Not a lot of points, but it's something. Plus, we get to maintain dealer. We get another 300 points. All right. I wanted that Yaku. I really did. But yeah, so. This is just the most amazing thing ever. Let's see if I can find the other link. So this was the place that broke the story first. Those installations. So what happens in the US is you have, why are we calling this? Okay. So Dora's White Dragon. So there's various state athletic associations, and essentially the job is you don't want 300-pound linemen lining up against 200-pound linemen, because that's when people get hurt. As well as just the general skill level and the level of the program. Toss this now. Now you're this first. You might get a double on that. Nah, I'm good. So in this case, basically, you know, it's their own, you know, they basically, this fraudster that was running the whole show, he's his own hype man going on Twitter, all over these high school forums or whatever, making it sound like this team is something, and a lot of people are like, you know, saying, everybody said it was fishy, but ESPN let this whole thing happen anyways, which is the glorious part of it. Thankfully no one got seriously hurt, but like, it was really bad. it like so between the promoter and ESPN, because IMG Academy couldn't get, I guess they couldn't get anyone to play or what have you, they it came down to I guess they just let it happen because the money was good, right? Basically paying to play. What's really going to be funny to me is when the check doesn't cash. Press 8. I mean, the check that was written to ESPN for the thing, it's just not going to get paid. Oh, no, this 4. I like how they just went bold. Now this is, I'm going to do this first because we actually are 1 away. There's a number of Dora. I mean, the Dora seems to be gone. I guess it's not necessarily true. Well, the 3 is safe. Let's get out of the 3. Shame here is that none of these tiles are safe. Well, 7 is not safe, and I think I'm out of this hand. Heck no. Fine, show me your chi. So we threw the 6 here because it was, they couldn't go out on it, not because it's Furryton. Okay. They're certainly going for a flush, so I feel pretty confident throwing that 5. Everybody I care about can't go out on it. Oh, okay, we were not going to stay in the lead if I didn't keep this schedule. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. Still second. We're going to the last hand. I'd have to get a Mahjong here. But yeah, whatever ESPN and whatever Paragon promoter or whatever they said, they're all lying. It definitely was the, am I calling this? No, I wouldn't have Yaku. This pair is, well, we were the 9 first, but this pair is probably going to go. Because many of the, like, this shape alone is potentially making the, we just call that. Give another Ryan one. I'm gonna stay closed for the minute. In theory, I might be able to get first place still. Okay, 3s are gone. I guess I should have called that. The 4 is like, well, we need the 4 for the 1 run, but the 5, 6, I guess it doesn't matter. Here can go. Well, once the college handshake season starts, there's going to be plenty on all those channels. They usually have wall-to-wall. Like for the Olympics and stuff, they were using all those channels. I don't know exactly everything that's on TSM, but usually like when I want to watch Aussie Rules or NRL Rugby or something, it's usually like a TSN whatever thing. I'm gonna actually call this.
ポンです。
Could have just stayed out of it.
Chi.
It's all a messy hand. But at least us two pushing is gonna force this guy to... I need this guy to not win this hand, basically, and me not defeat this guy. It is a messy hand, admittedly. I'm not exactly happy with where we're at here. This guy's now throwing middle tiles, so that could be a bad indication. Let's go. They have a flush, though. Flush. Okay. Guess we can't throw any of these. Yeah, we're just gonna end up folding on the other tiles we have. Concern. Rolling the Dora East. Well, no three. They could be on the White Dragon too, so I don't wanna feed that. Even though I think that would just be a 4K hand, so I can live with that. No 10, the game's just over. Wow, the White Dragon went. Alright. This 4 already went to... Where's the reach? Reach on the 4, no less. Okay, great. All of my tiles are bad. Calling this do anything? No. Oh, that's just wonderful. Thanks. I don't want to give him that, too. I really don't. Oh well. Game's over. Just reach? Reach in a Dora? Oh, they got the Apatsu. Okay. Well, I feel less bad about what happened then, because we were never, well, then again, I did feed them 12k, so, or 8k or something, so no, we still would have won the match. We just get nothing. That's okay. I wanted to share that story. That story was too good. So where did we start today? We started on stage 17, so let's see if we can get to like 20 or so. That'd be my goal for the session. I did watch that stream. You were Danzy Man, the I'm assuming Japanese or Chinese player. Oh, we had a critical and we got the boss. Wow. We won a lot of hands in that round. The minus, let's see how much it was. 12k, yeah. 12k was a really big mistake. Oh well. Pick up the rewards later. There's no one on. Where is everyone? We're 80 points. So actually, that placing didn't really matter, assuming we just get it, because you get reset when you win.
あ
Matchmaking is
あ、もう
taking
おしまいな
forever.
の？私まだ満足してないのに。もちろんさっきの麻雀のことよ。
Hooray! 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 Just getting rid of it now. Someone's probably got action on that. I'll look up this hand I had earlier. What was the right discard? I'll link it when I get to it. The point was to draw the tile, not It's all bad, man. Two. That was a fun hand, guys. Glad we could be a part of this together. Fun hand for all. This is the hand I'm looking at. Yeah, I can't even type. I could have called that. I'm not. Let's see the point in calling that. It's 478. 555 788. Okay. This is the hand I was looking at earlier. 1 second. That's the one I was looking at earlier. I don't... We dumped the 2. I think we dumped the 2, which was the wrong one. Good. Looked like it was the 7. Okay. The 7 and the 4. Okay. Keep the 2.
Boom.
No, I'm good. I'm not cheating a thing. Since none of those norths have gone anywhere, I am not even tempting that. Don't care. I'm banking on the fact that this guy's most likely to deal in here. Wait, is there reach tile? Wow. I'm not gonna put them on north. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. We're just not doing it. I think that's really dangerous. Yeah, Suji. It's no good. Alright, well, good start for us. They lose their deal. Someone else's last place. The 1s are Dora. Blah. And my luck stat continuously goes down. My luck stat just keeps on going down, man. better than San Shanten, so this hand's just kind of weird, though. I guess there's a possibility for triple run. That's one way to get this Dora in here. Okay, well, what I said about those ones, they're just all gone now. Bye-bye ones. See ya. Thanks for playing. Okay, we got Shanta and Shanta Plus happening. Alright, the Dora goes down. I mean, if I'm discarding this Dora, I'm probably completely done with this hand. I mean, this guy's already I mean, I'm assuming they're looking for pawns, but the, just this game situation is very, they already went on the 5. Let's do the 8 first. Can't cheat it, so at least keeps Chanta out of here. Wow. What a great hand here. They're throwing Dora, I'm throwing Dora. So there are only 2 Doras left, so you can have a pretty good inkling as to what the value of this hand is now. But it's probably an all pawns hand. I don't need this 2 anymore. They've discarded it, so. I can only assume the person on my left is Tenpai. And we're technically 1 away, but the weight is a problem. If we hit the 5, that does actually help quite a bit. It's just, what exactly am I afraid of here? Let me get rid of this 2 first. Open Shanta's 1, the Dream Dragons would be 2. So they could get Mangan just from the corners. Strange hand. This guy might have a flush brewing. That's 2. 7's now a very safe tile. What do you call that? Of course I draw another one. Sure. I honestly think someone's winning this hand before I do, so we're just out of this hand. And they wanted a piece of this too. Everybody wants a piece of the cup. Probably off this 4 next. Oh, 7's. Alrighty. Wow. Everybody was getting cut there. That was a Naifu hand. Suddenly we're second, having accomplished absolutely nothing. Show them my knife. Would like to make a pair of this Dora, that'd be kind of cute. East. I don't think that helps anyway.
Pum!
I should have kept the 6. Should have kept the 6. Oh, there's our reach. So I kind of figured was going to happen was the 2 was going next anyways. But having hit that, we now actually have our nice situation here. This Pinfu too. Yep, Pinfu. Pinfu, Dora. Not all simples. Just sit back and drink your tea.
Pum.
Uh-oh. Mr. Big Wins and Dragons over here. The Honorable. Well, considering these guys don't know to fold, we also have a Suji trap because we discarded the 8. 258. Oh, boy. Well. Well. Now the 2 is a Dora tile, which is a problem unless we draw it. Can I please draw it? Can I please? Can I bank the points, please? Lordy. We've gone around a lot of... So at this point, I'm beginning to think that someone may just have the someone holding a trip of them. Oh my god. Like 6? 4. The dealer lost more than I did. Somehow I'm 4th. I put in 1,000, but the sumo dumpster didn't cost them more. All right, I can't do anything about where this is it Hanchan, whatever this dude. There's plenty of time left. I wanted to check this discard though. According to the tool, not considering where the hand was necessarily headed. 1, 2, 2, 5. I'm not calling that. Oh, I'm throwing my wind. 5 8s. 1, 2, 5 8. Certainly not calling that either. Actually, I draw the next one. So this is the other one I was looking at, and I believe I chose to discard the 8. Okay, the 8's okay. The 8's not great. I should have discarded the 1, but I was thinking that there's a couple actually nice... Had we drawn into it, there's some shapes that can happen. White Dragon. Someone has action on this. Right. This guy's crazy. Hey, Caesar. We got cut up a little bit in the first round. We didn't finish last, though. We just got shuffled back to 3rd. Nothing basically came of it. And this round is everyone's just kind of opening on garbage, and we were just in with a really good hand, just didn't hit it. So got a bit lucky, hit theirs before. Music like got really quiet. Ooh. What's a bad weight? So this actually has the potential to be something nice. So we're gonna hang on to this before hanging on to this. Where did I see you this? Oh, I saw you in a Brood's thing earlier. Can I create a pair? Create 2 runs, so we're gonna get rid of this. If I end up getting 2 through. Now we're probably gonna end up cutting the 4. I'm calling it. Wow, it's for nothing though. It's like 2K. Get out of here. Go away. Oh, it's 3,900. Were they dealer? I can't do anything about that. I had to stay in that hand. Nothing wrong. It's because they were dealer. It's 2K hand, man. How hard to know they were 10 pie there. Come on, give me a new deal. This hand sucks. Brood with the luckbox.js. Have you gone too far in your running your contests via Node app. I don't know what's with these sharks, man. Like, is this person, like, legitimate? No, they're not very good. I'm just losing to Hasu's. Oh my god. This guy. Jeepers. All these people deal in way too much. The one. Look at that hand in a minute too. Who the heck has action on that? I have too many pairs. I should have cut a pair. What am I doing? Okay, I'm happy dumping that now. I shouldn't be though, because the 4 or the 8, like that's actually no. We should dump the pair. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Pair should have gone. I'll be waiting on the dragon, the last dragon. That's really what we're doing here. Am I calling one of these? Like, what am I doing with these? I don't know what I'm doing with these. They're not helpful now. Okay. So we would have actually hit what I was looking for too. Yeah, I should have just hung on to that shape. I'll be losing my pair, so pass. Okay, now we can actually confidently dump this pair. A lot of the ones are gone though. But still, this is better than keeping the 9. Disaster. And just not coming together. I don't like the 6. It's only East 3. There's plenty of time to go, but I would just want to get back in this game. Callable? Okay. Covered another pair. Could have just held that for when someone reaches here inevitably. I think this 2's okay enough though. If someone wants to pull a Ron 6 turns in again, Recos. Am I even gonna reach this? Someone has that, dude. Okay. They probably 10 by. See ya. Good. I'm glad you could help me out. Hit him harder. It's not hard enough. Now I have a problem. I want to make a hand more than dealing with that. I'd like to have hit the second one, but I'm just not. Try to just get a fast hand. Actually, still close. We're just gonna draw all of those. Just let everybody else play. What a bummer. Try to get out of honors. Accomplish nothing. That's a really confident throw, man. Are you Kenpai? Like, just throw a 5. Straight throwing a 5. Can't call. You have me very concerned, friend. Rewatching this kid's discards has me concerned. Had action. Someone had action on that. So is he going to improve his hand? No. 4 doesn't improve your hand, huh? Not at all. I can really only assume this guy's 10-5. He has not improved his hand in 4 or 5 discards. So are we just done with this hand? What I think his weight is. Not that. Another toss from the top. Okay, well we were never going anywhere in this hand, then unfortunately we're gonna lose more points. Limited number of points, we still lose more points. This is a rough one. We really should have won that last round. That's okay. We're in South round. Any win would get us out of last. This is something. This game is going to get messed up because someone dropped. I'm actually going to cut the 1 here. I don't think cutting the 1 was the right call. Cutting the isolated 8's the right call. Disaster. This hand's pretty much a disaster. There goes my 3s. Oh my god. Well, now that this 1's going to be on an island, I'm not going to expect that 3. This 2 is probably going to stick around. This shape is bad. Fat Dora tile there. Two of them been pitched. Let's just pitch it. My goodness. It's one of those hands that's just not coming together. We probably call this... So we call this... We're not even reach with it. I'm not calling it. We're not even 10-5 with it, so I'm not calling it. How dumb. Hey, Norwazi. We're entering the sumo dumpster. I really just don't want to throw a 5. This guy hasn't thrown it, like, nothing in the middle has been thrown on 5s. So I'm just a little bit scared. I'm actually just gonna get out of the hand. Thanks, game. You're the best. All in the chi. Good. Two people have now discarded the 5, so it's also Furiton. So that 5 got us out of the round. Apparently did not get us out of the round. That got us out of the round. It's going. Ah, I was worried about that 9. So we were actually holding a lot of tiles we couldn't actually play. This match, the first match we should have won. I got a little distracted. There's this wonderful story about a fake high school that lied to get on television, and there's a whole bunch of fraud surrounding it. That distracted me for a minute. I'm gonna keep this for a brief moment. It's too many pairs. Like, I could have just kept the 8. It's probably better. But while I was looking up that story, I could dealt in someone for a bit. Oh well. I already have other pairs. We're just gonna do social experiment. Well, the guy had arrest warrants, and the whole thing is just it's just amazing how awful. Well, that's nice. Unfortunately, I can't call anything, but we are getting places here. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with that. Let's just get it out of here. Maybe the 3 hits. So this shape can actually hit the 3 or the 6. Okay. So you've already heard about it. I don't need to go over it again. But I enjoyed how silly that was. I just have to hit something here and we're ready to go. And I'm probably going to reach it. I'm going to get rid of the 9 because of the double-sided situation. I just draw south tile. I'm surprised none of those have gone yet. We're just looking for a hand to get kind of out of this muck here. Nowhere. A lot of the 7s and stuff, like, that's all still available. Bummer. Fun hand, guys. So if we get reach here, I'm probably taking it. But if I don't get reach here, I'm probably off this hand. Well, the eight we can just get rid of. Wow, well done. Well done. Gonna get out of this there. Reach tile was nice. Wow, well, just unwinnable, man. That's how this is gone. Oh my God. It's not helping that we're missing a player. Like, I really think this is a very, you know, maybe they had to go or something, but it's really rude because it really affects the outcome of the game. Like, I think you should just get dunked. You should take the penalty for the rating points. Really messes up the game. It just completely affects the flow and the likelihood of like going out on sumos, kneeling rates, because they don't even give you the good bot, they give you the bad bot. This is a nice draw. Maybe we can get back in this. I'll be less salty if we just don't finish last. A lot of corner weights. The 5 here would actually be kind of good. Okay. Where heard this song? This round we'll find a oh yeah, it's always nice to actually win one after just nothing, and like stuff like this where we're just kind of watching everybody else play, and then any hand we're in we just lose. The only issue here is I can't call this. Well, if I call this, what exactly happens? I get a red 5. I'm gonna start trying to get out of these 9s though. I know this is Dora adjacent, but with all the 7s basically gone, I think we can get out of that. You're insane, but I can't call it. What a great game. Just gonna find safety here. I could get knocked out of the game. I don't want to do that. Disaster. Wow, they only have the C win. That helps me though, because that's even more points consolidated on first. Same dealer too, yeah. Perfect. The more games there are in this round, can I at least have gotten the real win? Give me a 1-away hand. We're actually going to get out of East first, because it's worthless to us. Clearly I already have a pair. Now I have a Dora tile. This tile's probably going to have to get thrown. What rank are you up to? How much have you been playing? Nice. Nice. The big 100-pointer? Yeah, because he had so many points. We're gonna lose a lot of points here, but it ain't nothing but a cup of coffee. What am I doing with an 8? The guy across from me is pitching a lot of weird tiles. Like they already pitched a 5. Expected. Nice. Yeah, that's about where I'm at. Really sad to be discarding this, but I think I gotta be out of this hand. Not excited that I'm out of this hand. But I feel pretty strongly I'm holding their tile. Or one of their tiles. I haven't really done the math to figure out which one. Like I could see a 9 weight here. I'm perfectly fine with them just taking the no 10 payment. Hell no, I'm not calling that. Game thinks I'm calling that, you're cute. That actually gets us out of the hand. Of course they draw the other ones. Are the 9s out? No. 9s are not out. We're gonna do the 6. Well. Harder, hit him harder. Damn. I need you to hit him harder. Alright, we got at least 2 hands left. What are 3? But games, loss streaks. Nope. That does happen. I mean, that's kind of what we're feeling today. But you also got to keep in mind, like, you can't necessarily just stay closed every single hand. Like, if you've got the goods, or you know you're going to get outpaced, sometimes the best offense is... really good offense is better than just watching it all happen. But you have to be careful to not leave yourself defenseless. Finger this too. Wow, we actually hit it. Shame we can't call anything on this hand. Sumo Yakuman though, oh my god. That's pretty wild. Really don't need this many pairs. Disaster. Yep. One thing that may help is seeking out some resources that discuss sort of when to go after it. Understanding like where people are at. Keep the 3. So the 3 lets us bail if we need to call something. We could just call it and be 10 pi right now. Like if these people were starting to throw 5s and stuff and they weren't reach, I would assume they're Dama. No idea what the AI is actually doing. The regular, like the actual harder bots are actually okay. But I'm pretty sure they rig you with the worst possible bot so that you can't just DC games. Well, that's juicy. I wish I had that. So I would have actually called that. Push Tempai here. Another pair. Ah. Sounds like a pretty deadly hand. Well, this is happening. It's Shanpan weight that I'm unhappy about. No, not a whole bunch of improvements to the hand. I was hoping to get another hubcap in there and make a shape. Nah, that 3 wouldn't have helped us. It just would have made weird pairs. More weird pairs. Get me out of last, guys. Come on. Come on. That doesn't help me. Well, we would have actually hit 4, 5, 6. Oh, goodness. It's gonna get a no 10 payment. No. Oh, whatever. Thank you.
No.
No Uradora, unfortunately. That does get us. And we need to win. One weight Yakuman and such. We go all pawns here. I don't really want to call anything here. Got pretty good weights on a lot of things. Up this 9. And I really can't call anything without losing this or the options with all these Ryanman weights. There's one of them solved. I haven't seen a Yakuman in a while. We almost had one earlier. Anyone? Just sitting at 1 away. Thanks, AI. Someone didn't call it. I'm surprised they didn't call it. Just end the game. This weight. 4, 8. Of course, man. 2 first. One of the 2's already gone. I'm gonna get rid of the 2. The old too many pairs problem. Alright, well we're in it. We had the reach, doesn't really matter if we lose. But now we're assured that if we do win the hand, any payment will get us out of last. It could potentially get us 2nd place. And actually there will be another hand because we won. We are out of last. 7,800. I don't know how I'm ever getting to 1st place. What is this garbage? I suppose, I guess, can you reach Madame? Oh, whoa. Dear. Zancon. Welcome back. Just gotta stick it in there. There's 8. I'm gonna be greedy here. I'm gonna probably just try to get all pawns. And I'm just gonna clutch these until someone throws them. What else is this hand doing? Shanta situation. What is the AI doing? The AI must have Dora or Shanta. This guy's throwing fours. Okay, there's the red dragon, so that we know those are done. Let's throw it now. Honestly, I could just throw the 4 now. Feels like people are holding certain things. Did everyone draw a Chanta hand? Is that what's happening? Pitching the 4. If this guy's gonna make a hand... Oh. Didn't know that. Did not know that. Neat. I know the AIs, if you play a room with AIs, they're like way better. They're way better than the, than whatever these guys do. That explains why they mess up the game so much when that happens. This guy was actually, like, not losing either. I don't really know. Sometimes I think people are, like, play on the bus or something on a phone and have to leave. We'll find some more tunes in a minute. On weird tiles. Because I was telling some people, like, there's other programs you can get, of course, but this is simple enough just to play if you're learning the game. Well, 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 I guess we're ditching this. Huh, no way, dude. Oh, hello. Hello. What do I? Well, so much for that. Match over. We got out of here. No, not more points. Just enough. Keep me second, dude. I will find one. Yeah. It isn't that much of a problem. It just happens sometimes. So much for the so much for that. Still haven't ranked up. Let's find some. You got the Dora with the knot symbol in it. Or empty set. I'm not sure which it's trying to be. Look at this. We're just getting beat down by this fortune cat. Look at its big muscles. That was like the one hand we... Oh, we want another hand in this one. Get out of here, maid cat. Is it now? Well, I got bopped. Alright, let's find more playlists. Where is playlist? See if I can find something a little bit different. What is this? I don't, that's not what I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm looking for, let's see, let's do, not the speed run. There's also like no one on. It must be like nighttime. Did I look at this hand that I wanted to look at? No, I didn't. I'll be linking in the chat another hand I'm looking at from the last match. 139. Okay, so throwing the 9 was right. Throwing the 1 was actually worse. Why was the 1 worse? Like the 2. Wouldn't be able to accept on the 2. Okay. Wow. That happened. Immediately pawns west. Given the significant number of pairs, we're gonna keep green around a little bit. Could just pawn it. I have no Dora. I have nothing. So I'm gonna calm down. Could be calling this. Neat. Okay, well, we got none of that. This is I don't want to be part of this hand. Way too many pairs, not drawing improvement. That's hardly improvement. Still 10 Doras out there. Well, there was their... I like how they called that first with no Yaku. Now we drew a Dora. Doesn't really entice me to continue this hand. Since we're worse than Sanshanten, I'm not playing this hand. I'm behind just the melds on the ground. That's how far behind we are. The melds on the ground are better. I drew that. I'm gonna keep this as a discardable tile should I need it. Too many Doras just floating in space, and we've not seen any of them, so I can assume that someone has a meld of what is happening. I'm assuming someone has trips of a Dora, for sure. And I just basically want to run as far away as I can from this hand. There are now 15 Doras, of which I only can see 6. Oh, here. The only issue is to make the hand here, we'd have to throw Dora. Well, we don't have to. Yeah, we definitely have to throw Dora. Am I really going to throw a 5? Just a naked 5? Oh, is it Kebe? I don't want to flush. It's a run, it's a run. Like I don't think this guy has a flush, so I think it's a pawn situation. So I'm mostly worried about this guy across. That's not, well, it's no one can play it. The safest discard I was gonna get. Do I have another discard that I'm happy with if we get there? This would be the 5. Ron.
Wrong.
Nope. Come on, dude. That's probably like 30. Probably guy probably had like. Yep, there we go. Triplet Dora. Just like that. Haneman on the first go. Yeah. Well, what was happening was we were waiting too long and there's like no one on. And whenever we were playing in gold, I mean, eventually we'll just have to play gold and it's fine. But these matches were going faster, and I was trying to get the silly the quest done. It was taking like an hour a match in gold, just because of all people pausing, thinking about every move, which was fine. I mean, but I just wanted a faster game. It is me. I like me. This pair. How you doing, Kanafo? And there is a penalty playing in the lower room. Basically, if you finish fourth, you're not getting points as quickly. The goal was not to advance in rank in this room. There were some bad ones in gold too. Like we still had matches where like one person was feeding everyone and DCing. Like I think there's basically a lot of players that are basically right around like adept to adept to expert, like adept 3 and expert 1. I think a lot of the player base is there. Floating 6 or the pair? Let me get rid of the pair. Yeah, those are always nice. We had one the other day, no one got out of East 1. Wasn't a Yakuman though, just either me or somebody. Someone got sumo dumpstered so hard and I run or they run, and the guy was the same guy, lost way too much money. What is this meld? I can't even see it. Look like 789. You just missed it, Kananaphone. It was this poor guy over here was like, hey guys, I'm gonna call. You know what we're gonna do is we're just gonna call 3 cons, and then I'm gonna just throw Dora at the end of the game and see what happens. And they lost. This guy, I said someone had tripped Dora. Wow. Okay. Well, that has to happen. That completely has to happen. That's a no-brainer, no question.
1
Got action. Someone had action. I'm gonna get out of that. So we're one away, no pair. That was our pair. I cut so many pairs, but I think I'll be able to find a pair. With 3, 2 Ryan Munwaits, floating 6, and a Penchon. These guys have no fear, man. This probably wouldn't make anyone fold. Need to find that pair, though. Well, I certainly don't need the 1, 2, 3 now. So many of them missing, I can't pair it very easily. Oh, that was fun times. We have to throw the 6. I don't really want to throw this 6. I think this 6 is rotten. Let's get wrecked. Not the 6. Oh!
No.
77. Well, it's going to be 1170. 1160. Let's go. I should have not tossed my pair. Considering I was going to call a pair, probably shouldn't have just openly tossed a pair. But we got there. It'll work. Oops, did not mean to hit that.
G.
9 can go. Djokovic is on court. Checking the tennis situation. If you can hear anything, it's the tennis. We're hanging in there. We kind of had a first rough 2 rounds, but it's going okay, Asper. There's a point upgrade. I don't need to open, though. I don't really see the point in opening the hand. We just had a narrow escape from missing 4th place. And we almost won the first match, and then we were talking, I don't know if you heard, we've been talking about it earlier, but there's several other articles that have come up since. But a fake high school managed to play like the 2nd best high school prep academy for kids trying to go into D1 college ball. Dumping the 5. But the whole thing, it's like one of those American Greed, like, not Unsolved Mysteries, but just like, here's a fraudster. And somehow both ESPN and the organizer that put the thing together, nobody knew. No one could ever have known. This guy's looking for something. He's pitching Dora. He's pitching everything. Oh, come on. Ain't it? We should have kept that. We should have kept that and thrown the Dora. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm being too greedy about keeping the Dora. I mean, I could just call it down. Like, what does it matter? Well, we don't have a pair. I can't call this. I don't have a pair. This could be bad. They could have that. Okay, we gotta be careful. Oh yeah, Kananaphone didn't see it either. Need to be more careful here. Well, at least I don't have any more to throw. But it's actually a consideration. If we get any more bamboo, we're probably folding. 3. Only person who has action on the 3 is this guy. So they got pawn 3s. There's my 7. I should have just called that and cut one of these. Oh, I don't want to, though. That's the whole thing. Okay. See ya. Yeah, I bungled this hand. I should have just called and gotten the 10 pie. I was thinking that I didn't have a pair. Well, I can always make a pair. We don't need to reach this. We're not gonna reach. I don't want to feed him a flush. When you say they got scammed, and I say I think they were 1000% knew everything that was happening, and took the money, and making sure that television contract got fulfilled, and just kind of looked the other way. The commentators getting through it with a straight face was great. It's like 54, the sideline. He's not on our lineup card, but there he is. We're not 10 pie, so screw this. I'm not throwing that. It's probably south. It's probably south and a bunch of bamboo. I'm not throwing that. I had all their 6s. But no, I fully think that the organizer, like ESPN's pointing at Paragon. Paragon is pointing at everyone, but like anyone who's like involved. Yeah, I mean they just had a whole scandal with someone getting kicked off of one of their stupid daily shows. For typical comments, you know, you try to make controversial comments. And they probably shouldn't involve sexual abuse, and that's where that happened. Naturally, I draw my own wind, right? I should have just threw, like a good player, I should have just threw East first. But I was like, at this point I don't want to just give someone the Yaku. I'm probably not going to use them. A little bit sad about this shape. I actually found a cool new tool today. This. Do we have a chomper hand? No, we don't. Oh man, we hit it. I'm really happy. A 2, a 5, or an 8 makes this 2 runs. That does mean that we have to, at the end of this, we need to be holding a pair. So what it is, there's several other tools on the site, and I'm sure you've seen one before, but it lets you, it shows you it shows you a hand. In this case, for this type of tool, it's all one suit, and your job is to pick all of the outs that would make you go out. I could just call this. No, I'm never gonna call it. Does that make sense? So like, here's a hand of all mon. What are the actual outs? This is like a test. So like when you get those crazy hands, you can better identify. Yes, training tool. You got it. This 6-8 plays better than the 1-3. Considering the 1-3 is kind of decimated. We have our pair. We just have to make another meld. Yep, and there's a few other on that site, and I'm sure you've probably seen one somewhere else before. There's our reach. Here we go. So there we go. That's the this is the old. So it can be up to an 11 tile weight here. Obviously that we passed on a number of 2s. Because we passed them, I think we're gonna get fed them. But nice little three tile weight. I think it's called, it's not Sanshoku, San Raimon-chan or something. I'll be butchering that. But that's one shape you want to identify. Well, thank you very much. Whoosh! Are they out of the game? Uh-oh! They might be out of the game. That's Haneman. Oh dear. Someone lost a finger. And I think we ranked up. Just throw the 5. What bad could possibly happen?
私の勝ちです
Might
ね
actually be a few points short what we need. Nope, we got there. Promotion. Oh god, I need another 700 points. Oh, goodness. Let's see this cat get flicked. Flick! Serious cat. Flick. Let's do one more. One more, and then I'm gonna probably break for dinner. And we'll see where we're at there. Usually we're around the time that Kha'Zix is, Kha'Zix, Jeepicus, someone will be playing the Mahjong. Yeah, it's a little bit overweighted to, like, make a bunch of Tanyao hands, at least until you get further down the line. It looks like if I didn't upgrade the attack, some of those Tanyao hands wouldn't actually be enough to beat it in one go. Yeah, potentially.
感します
I'm not really feeling that anymore, but potentially. Just got some fat, juicy Dora tiles. I think we're one away here. 6. I guess this 3's a bit floaty. Particularly like on the first day it came out, I think people were doing that.
リーチ
Go.
です
I don't think I could have asked for a better Pinfu situation. This is at least Mangan. I think it's going to be very
ポン
difficult.
です ポンです
I'm pretty sure we're ahead here, so if we lose, we lose, but I think we got in with the best hand at the right moment. You thought the 5 was safe? Alright, let's see that 3 and the 6. Let's go. We got a 7 out there, a 4 out there, a 5, a 9. If you were willing to throw a 5... Well, there it is. Sumo dumpster.
ごめんなさいね
Whoosh! Let's go.
リーチツムピンクタイヤをドライに
Hanemon? Hanemon! Hanemon to start. Love it. Yeah, particularly, it's easy to farm those. Yeah, that... I really felt that the first day, and then it stopped happening. And I don't know if that's just because people realize that you just play and it moves along, or what. I don't know. Boss music.
ポンです。
I don't know why I'm holding this south pair. It doesn't really do anything for me. It is also my only pair. Wow. Calling a chi on the corners, so they have... No one's discarded dragon, so they must have some dragon situation happening, or they're waiting on south. Great. Well, 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 I guess I should have just kept that and just drawn 2, 2, 3. Don't need to be calling that. That at least protects me from whatever's happening. Really disconnected hands. So, like, what do we even have here? We have a pair. So, like, one of my standards is, like, we've gone 6 discards. Am I worse than Sanshanten? More than 3 away. We're 2 away, so... I just don't want to throw near Dora. We'll just throw this 9. Keep these souths, just because... Yeah, they are what they are. That means 7-9's not particularly better. Oh, that's just wonderful. But at least when this... I mean, I feel we're behind here, so once this hand gets hot, we can just throw these and just be safe. We also have 37,000 points, so don't need to do a whole lot. So the person on my right is now pitching tons of middle tiles. So they must... You'd think they'd be going for a Chanta hand, but they keep pitching corner tiles too. They pitched the corner tile. So I don't know if that... I don't know how scared I need to be of that situation. It's 2. This 1, 2, 3 business, like all the 1s and 2s and 3s and mine are like all gone. So maybe they just drew that off the top and they straight up discarded it. I'm never discarding them.
Chi.
So we called this because I'm like, well, I'm never discarding these, so might as well just meld them. Yeah. It's not a very expensive hand, but I have no interest in beating 2,000 points on a bad hand. Alright, let's move that dealer. Let's go. West. Call. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, the 8s are gone. We got pairs in plenty of other places. I think the 7-9 is going to get cut. It's very unlikely we get 1 to 9. Well, that's decidedly worse than the other tiles. You call it, man. Mr. Flush across. It looks like they have a flush, but they're throwing with a 5, so maybe they're corners. Yeah, this guy we can already tell has a Chanta hand, because they've literally thrown middle tiles. This guy might be flush. They haven't thrown any Mon yet. This guy appears to be playing normal. Playing normal means you're basically trying to make the most optimal tile decision as opposed to playing to a hand. So it plays into your Tanyao, your more normal stuff. Is there action on this? this guy. Maybe it doesn't have to be this guy. Oh, why would you not call that? Was it your only pair? Can't see it. It's got to go. Or this guy somehow ends up in some weird flush hand, even though I don't think he will. Another 5! Man, this guy would have had the hand. This 9 is on an island. So this is a going out shape potentially, even though we're missing one of the 4s. Oh dear lord. I'm worried about this now. So 2 plus 3, so 2 for all triplets, 2 more. This is a 6 on hand. I don't think I can compete with that. So we're gonna fold. We're gonna fold. I'm worried about hubcaps and corner tiles over here. Just start ditching those. Jeeves. Wow. The 5? This guy might actually... Well, they already threw it. Hell no, I'm not pawning that. No way, dude. Yeah, let me just pawn that. Let me just get right on that. Oh, dear. It's safe enough at the moment. Yeah, I'll go Dama on it. It might get hit, it might get hit. Oh, wow. He had all 4! Wow, what a hand! What a hand, man! I can't throw that! No way, dude! I'm done. See ya! Oh no, I forgot that he hasn't played it. Apparently they're playing it. That works for me. The two is next. Another reach. Furryton on everything. I don't care. Get me out of here.
No.
That's fine. I'll pay the 2. I just don't want to pay 6.
Jun-chan, Dora.
Oh, they had a Dora too. But that was purely tactical because their weight I have no idea what it was, so I had to play off of their discard pool, and what I had left wasn't shared as best I could tell. So that was a hand, man. That was a hand and a half. That was, it really doesn't matter we dealt someone in. That was, we avoided losing 12,000 points, which is basically how we lost that win earlier. All in it. I want to make one of these. And really, if I get the 5, I'm happy. The 5 can make 2 runs.
Chi.
I'll throw this, just because I'm probably going to get the other one. This. The shape, it'll work. It also looks pretty juicy too, doesn't it? Because of the what my pool looks like. My discard pool seems to suggest that I'm not in the suit. To me, though, when I see this discard pool, I think I'm not going to want to throw the high tiles in the suit. Suit. Well, there it is. Simple enough. It's not worth a whole lot. I think it's a few thousand. But it was a fast win that I was pretty sure we could press, so I took it. So this is one thing. Like, if you're getting sumo dumpstered all the time, sometimes you have to consider when you give fast hands, just take the points, because it's points that you're getting the points and nobody else is. But you have to be careful because we didn't want to stay in the diminished hand there very long. Like, we definitely wanted to get to 10 pi as soon as possible. Shut it down. Well, it's better than a 1k hand, and it's possible if they gave us. We couldn't get Tanya because we had the dragons. There's sometimes ways to basically, based on your outs, you may actually get a little bit more points. Well, this hand is something. Chances are one of those are going to end up being a pair. So I'm gonna drop the additional pair here. Let's play the corners. Surprised none of these have come out yet. This is another hand that we'd probably call them as well. So we could actually go for Chanta here and dump this. The decision point. I'm going to go with a better weight. Chanta's worth 2. Chanta's everything involving honors and corner tiles. But open, it's only worth 1. Hello. You, sir. Getting away from you. What have they been tossing? They tossed a bunch of bamboos. They just hit triple door. They decided to call it. Okay. So this is the hand we now need to be careful about. A little bit. Knowing those are all gone. 7 Dora. This guy basically has Mangan or better. Dealing him in to be 12k, so he would actually take the lead should I deal him in. My guess is he's probably looking for these. Good news for us, I don't plan on ever giving them to him. We can also end up reaching too, which would be pretty crazy. I don't know if any of the books have that, but like, is it safer to reach when you go, oh wait a minute, they're waiting on, like, the tiles, like, obviously it may be that can we go out here? Calling this, we can actually just go out. Yeah. Here we go. Best defense is a good offense. Didn't want to go out for 1k there, but end the hand, get that danger out of here. Vulture culture. Man, I remember when we were running this game. Got down to, what, 38 minutes to beat the game without using any tricks. Yeah. So the other option in that hand was to basically pass and let someone get crushed by that Dora situation. A little bit more normal hand here. I'm probably pawning this. That significantly moved our hand forward, so let's get out of the corners, and now we just have to hit something here with several tiles we can take. Alright, well, fun hand, everyone. I wouldn't have had any safe tiles if I called it off the other guy. That helps me. Really? What do I think their tile is? Could be bamboo. It's so tough. To call it what happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Thank you. I felt that. Well, you already discarded it. So 6-9 actually feels significantly dangerous to me. Six, 9, and Mon. Their weight could also be in a different suit. That's probably about 50% as likely. Four's done. Oh, the 8 did go. Okay, the 8 can go next. Look in the 1. Skip the 1 just because there's more people that have thrown it. Now we're running out of tiles. Okay, we didn't run out of tiles. Are we 10? No, we're not. We're close. That was juicy, but I'm not getting back in this hand. Not particularly when this just gave me a... Yeah, I know I would have discards, so just leave this hand. It also lets me get rid of my deal, too, without having to pay anyone much. What were they waiting on? Hi. It was a 3. Wow. So it was not even in the suit. New dealer. Oh, it's Funky's flights. Yeah. Get out of these. So we're 1 away here. Doesn't help anyone. Okay. What a rotten hand. We've drawn nothing. Absolutely nothing. These 1s are toast. I have enough pair action that we probably don't even need this pair of 1s. Just built absolutely nothing. More pairs. This is the fourth pair. Funny, cracks are like super cheap too. Okay, 8s are toast. It's 16. Okay, so this 6-7 situation is not particularly great. They also could be working on a flush, so I do need to be cognizant of what we're throwing, because they've thrown 1-2. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just going for all pawns. No, that was a good hit. That was a good enough hit. We're just going to get out of mon. Jeez. It might have actually been better to keep that over this, because it's basically just a Kanchan. I'm just afraid of giving them something. Like maybe they're ready and just are pitching with their. Oh, let's get rid of this 5.
G.
Yeah, after this round, I'm gonna take like at least an hour break. I'm assuming someone, if I'm not streaming Mahjong, someone else at least will. But if no one else is on, then I'll probably be back for another segment. That's just rough, man. 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm dumping the 7. Hopefully, I don't get burned. Okay, they haven't run me yet, so. I feel more dangerous discarding this now. The question is, what are we 10 by on? Oh boy, they have a flush. Okay, so we throw the 2. We throw the 3. The 3 solves all of my problems. The 3 means I can't deal in either of these guys. I don't care about you. Dear. Silliness. This guy could sumo dumpster the whole table. What they don't know. That doesn't materially change anything. I'm gonna get rid of the 3 first. They pitch another one, I'm calling it. Wasn't wrong. So they were no 10, so this deal goes around again. This is actually like the third console. Whoa! Okay, so we don't need these if we hit any of this. North first, they're all gone. So this shape, because it's potentially 7 in a row, if we'd actually get there, that shape can actually go out on 3 different tiles and always yields a pair. So we're trying not to collect pairs. Of course, that's sort of what's happening, so we just drew them. About that. Draw another Dora tile. So this is kind of a floating 4, but I'd rather have a floating 4 Dora tile than already once pitched dragon. Okay. don't want to cut what could be my only pair. Let me get rid of this 9. Figures. What is happening? Isolated 7. Keeping this in case I connect more here. 1 is admittedly not going to be very good. With just all the 9s and 8s, like already. Ooh. Okay. Keeping it now. I should just start calling this stuff down. Oh my god. How many points are we ahead by? Oh dear. Oh, good news, I can get rid of the 1. Let's hang out of the north for safety. Really pitching the Dora, huh? Now, I can't really get out of this 9 business without feeling unsafe. You lucked out, my friend. Okay. Oh my god. Well, this 1 is going. Actually, this 2 is probably going. Oh god. Reaching on the 3, huh? I don't like this 2, though. Who am I actually scared of? Give me something else to work with here. Thank you.
No.
Whoosh! This person might have just gotten deleted. Oh boy. Yeah. Bye, Mon. Bye, Mon. No, they don't have enough points. Oh no. Oh no. They're currently a whopping 33,700 points behind first. Behind me, even. That's not even behind first. It's behind me. Bop, just bop them. Come on, I mean, I don't understand what. I don't know. Surely had some other safe tile. Now we're just throwing Dora immediately, so this person's either ready or. I'm going to assume that they've made a hand almost. Let's give them East. They have East, that's great. This match might be about over. We are going to try to fight for first, I think, though. Pass. Okay, well, passing we ended up making a meld anyways, but it's stuck on the problem that we need to stay close. That's getting called. So this person, I assume, has a ready hand. I'm just going to avoid dealing the flush. I'm certainly not going to give them it could be all pawns. They're not throwing Shanta. Well, they're not even throwing crack. They're going for a flush. So, just going to try to not deal that in. And all the Dora tiles are practically gone, too. I would not be surprised if he's holding a pair of one of the other things I have paired. So I got this guy trying to flush that suit. I'm just gonna pitch the 8 here next. Keep these bamboo. The bamboo is probably the safest thing I have. The 9 went, so we can dump the 9. I assume we're so hopelessly behind in this hand that we're never winning. I do know that the amount of Dora left in this hand is very minimal. Not to be a safe tile, so I'm probably just going to be throwing these. I don't care if I feed someone 2k, it doesn't matter to me. Okay. What else? Ah, you're funny, game. I'm not doing that. I'm running out of space in this hand, though. I need to draw not these tiles. Oh, this guy's thrown all the 2. Alright. Wow, we're gonna get to... We're not gonna play another hand. The match is over. Well, that was the resignation. That was the see you later. Oh, we still got 34 points. Alright, I need to eat dinner. Do something else for a little bit. Well, let's see what this does. We also got our goal, too. I think we beat the, Wow, that did a lot of damage. Critical. Oh, you're welcome, Norwazi. If no one else is playing Mahjong later, no one's on, then I'll be back in maybe an hour or so. Let's claim our rewards. Oh, we didn't actually finish stage 20. Well, I guess we're gonna have to play a little bit harder. Got a bunch of attribute points, Sage's bag, and a copper. But yeah, I might be back in an hour or so, and I may also not. Currently, no one is doing the Zhong. Who haven't I seen in a while? Let's go say hi to them before I log off. A lot of people on. Later, Asper. I'll host everybody's favorite. Good old Vortex Industries. See you later, everybody.